Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the New York Yankees and the Blue Jays. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The stats for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club, getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count started now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Toronto Blue Jays.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Into the box, Alex Rodriguez. He will lead this one off today. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a two-seamer right down the middle. Now the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right?
Second,
all he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Now at the plate, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The 1-1. Popped him up. Smoke is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, second baseman, Russell Wilson.
So striding forward now, Russell Wilson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees in there first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Luis Severino is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Thanks, Matty. Luis Severino, big arm. 97 to 100 miles an hour. Bounce between the rotation and the bullpen. Good hard slider. His changeup's getting better. The true definition of an ace.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Hit down the line at first. Sanchez takes it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. And with one away, a look now at the dimensions to Rogers Center. Nothing too out of the ordinary. 328 down both the right and left field lines, 375 to the power alleys, and an even 400 to straightaway center field. Next to bat for Toronto, Curtis Granderson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Count even at 2-2.
When you know a guy has a great changeup on the mound, you've got to be willing to give up full side of the plate from time to time. It just looked like his timing was a smidge off.
Grounded up the first baseline. The 2-2 one more time. There's a field. Judge racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Batting third, designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. The 1-1 home. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. To his right, Sanchez. And he'll get in there safely. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Manuel Diaz has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Jose Bautista. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Diaz stands at second with two gone. Time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, John Torres, will lead it off for the Yankees with Jorge Posada set to follow on deck. Popped up. Smoke moving to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, catcher, Jorge Posada.
Stepping into the box, Jorge Posada. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Bounce it to the left side. That's a hit, their first of the new season. And he will get in there with his first big league hit, a double.
Batting sixth.
And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Jorge Posada has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Joe Torre. And he takes a called strike two. No time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. Will give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Joe Torre is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Man at second here with 2 away, and here comes the Babe. The 2-1 home. And this one's in the dirt. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. And a disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third.
That was just great awareness out there on the base pass. He bolts for third the instant the ball skips away, but he keeps his eye behind the plate all the way. And when he sees they're having trouble with it, he rockets home to score. Love that aggressiveness.
The 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, 1 error, and no one left on base. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Yankees 1, the Jays nothing. So digging in now, Joe Carter, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is there. 1 down.
Batting 6th, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Stepping in for the Jays, Troy Tulowitzki. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 straight.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Hit down the third baseline. Torre scoops it up. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
And everyone knows that he set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Now in the box, Justin Smoke will swing it from the left side right here. So 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Stanton coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things I like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ooh, looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And with it, they've left in front now, 3-1.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
Standing in now, Russell Martin. Count is 1-2 now. Three runs already home here. Ball 2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Rodriguez fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
So coming to the plate, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We play 2. It's now 3-1 Blue Jays. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
And that'll get down in front of Granderson for a base hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton. A ball and 2 strikes now. Sanchez aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. And another foul ball. They'll try again, 1-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Granderson is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Rodriguez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sanchez, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Line drive to left. Carter is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. Liner in there for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, nice job all around right there. He's able to get a head start, full count, 2 outs. You know he's going right there. Batter didn't come out of his zone, no. Drove a nice single into the outfield. Now we got runners on first and third.
In now, Russell Wilson. Fouled off wide at first, but boy, that had some zip on it. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Again, he sends it out of play. Payoff pitch one more time. It's a swinging bunt up the line. In to score, the runner from third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And this is pretty cool, guys. Not only is that his first big league hit, it's also his first major league RBI. Not a bad way to get your career started.
Yeah, no doubt, Matty. He took care of the 2 first with 1 swing of the bat. So congrats to him on achieving something that's really special that he's worked so very hard for. He'll never forget this moment as long as he lives.
Standing in now, John Torres. In the dirt, and now let's see. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 2-1 home. Fouled away. Judge at third, Wilson at second with 2 gone. Big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. The Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. It is Curtis Granderson as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. shot down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. Classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box now, Manuel Diaz. Popped him up. In comes Judge. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Stepping in now, Jose Bautista. And right into the shift. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the Blue Jays a 4-2 lead.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be hitting that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in play.
In now, Joe Carter. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Jorge Posada, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing hard liner to left center. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Standing in now, Joe Torre. Oh, fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Full count, 3-2. Posada leads off first with one away. Struck him out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
3-1.
Count 3-1.
The 3-1. And he fouls this one off.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 4-2. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads in to start out the inning. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. So 1-1 home. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. Hit on the ground out to short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Giro, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to do. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Into the box, Russell Martin.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? This is line to left. Ruth is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And the throw comes in, and all 3 runners are forced to hold on with 1 away now.
Second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Alomar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Tulowitzki, the runner at third. Smoke at second. Donaldson at first. 1 gone. Another 2-2. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, grand slam on opening day? That's got to feel good. Can't get off to a better start to your season. They're going nuts in the dugout, and I don't blame them. This could be an omen for great things to come from this guy and this squad.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Goose Gossage answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. In now, Curtis Granderson. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next,
final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. Ready for another shot now, Manuel Diaz. 4 runs here in this half inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. But one more look here at the big blow in the inning for the Jays. A grand slam home run. We played 4. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Yankees 2. Giancarlo Stanton now.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a laser off into foul territory.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Granderson is under it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Still 8-2. comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Ruth is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Joe Carter.
Ready for another chance. Joe Carter 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. 8 runs, just 7 hits. 1 error thus far for Toronto. The 1-2. Out into right center. Well hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joe Carter has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Digging in once again, Troy Tulowitzki. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Carter stands at first with 1 out. Two and 1.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
On it's Taylor made to short. 6. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. But no matter, they lead it 8-2. Leading off the inning, Russell Wilson, and they'll need him to get something going here. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Right side, hit hard. Taken by Alomar. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, John Torres.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, John Torres. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. John Torres has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box now, Jorge Posada. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the second deck and gone. A two-run shot for Jorge Posada. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these two clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre. Still only 1 out in the inning. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but
fielder,
that at bat was a good
Babe
indication
Ruth.
to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Two away now in the Yankees 6th, and here comes the Babe. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and the inning continues. The relay, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Babe Ruth has just collected his first hit in the big leagues, and as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. 3-1. Popped him up. Alomar is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. Blue Jays 8 and the Yankees 4. Digging in and looking for more, Justin Smoak. He singled his last time up. Now the 1-1 pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And the throw on the first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Number 20,
1 away.
Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson will stand in, and we'll flash you back to the 2nd inning as you get a look at this key 3-run home run.
Camped in a place where the station is safe. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Dialed in, tuned up, ready. Yeah. Practiced and patient. Stamped with a seal, it's the real no replacement. Dialed in, tuned up, ready.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. His second home run of the game as this is now a 5-run cushion. In now, Russell Martin. Hard on the ground towards short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Roberto Alomar. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. Top of the order due up to start the 7th, and it's opened up now 9-4. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He went down on strikes last time up. 3-2 full count. The next 3-2. And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate. Now the 3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout. That's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, Russell Wilson. And it's fouled away. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 9-4. It is Curtis Granderson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He'll try it again, 3-2. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Designated hitter, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in the switch hitter, Manuel Diaz. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
I certainly don't think there was any intention there, but when you see a fastball elevated coming at your face, your first thing is to get out of the way.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul.
Watch your lips in the first couple rows there. He got the head out on that changeup. Good thing they enforced the new netting rules this year.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Anytime you get
All right,
rookies just
fielder number
breaking into the
19.
big leagues, you have to expect a
Okay.
certain amount of this. There aren't any easy
Batista.
at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Stepping in now, Jose Batista. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Judge, and this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Definitely tried to elevate the
The
heater
left
right there
fielder,
with
number
2 strikes, but
29.
caught way too much
Joe
of the plate.
Carter.
Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box now, Joe Carter, fouled away.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
A 1-2 pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in once again, John Torres will lead it off for the Yankees with Jorge Posada set to follow on deck. Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Now here's a line drive out to left center. That's over the head of Tulowitzki for a base hit.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Making his way to the plate, Jorge Posada, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
4 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second of the game, and just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Digging in now for the Yankees, Joe Torre. And the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Not the strongest 7 innings you'll ever see, but he's in line for the victory regardless.
Your
Sun
attention,
Hwan-Oh
please.
is on the pitch here in
Now
the
pitching
8th
for the
with
Blue
nobody
Jays,
out.
number 76, Sun Hwan-Oh. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Batista. Makes the play, 1 away. Now batting, left fielder, Babe Ruth.
Digging in and looking for more, Babe Ruth will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Really good late bite on that slider right there.
Now
the
batting,
best ones have that
first
late
baseman,
action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Dave Steve is called upon with
now
2 out in the
for the
8th
Jays,
as he's asked to complete
number
a 4-out
37,
save.
Dave.
2 out, nobody on. In now, Gary Sanchez. Hits this one hard the other way. And that's through for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey guys, that's a well-executed slider down and away right there. The batter just did an amazing job of staying inside the baseball and driving it the other way.
Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 9 and the Yankees 6.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 30, David Robertson.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Ready now with the payoff pitch. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-2. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Tulowitzki on at first, nobody out. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. He's got it, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. We take a look at our line score here in the 8th. A lot of offense. Already 6 home runs between these 2 teams, and we may not be done yet. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 away.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Russell Martin now. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's 0 for 4. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Ready for another shot now, Roberto Alomar, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. In there on the hands. 3-2 now.
3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Yanked on the ground down the line. Another full count pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him. A couple of walks, but no damage. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alex Rodriguez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, excellent job
fielder.
right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Drilled down the line. A dive, but it's off his glove. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Now batting. Second baseman, Russell Wilson.
Ready once again, Russell Wilson. He's 1 for 4 for the game. The 1-2. Oh, that grounder caught him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, John Torres. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Fouled off. The next 3-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Back goes Bautista at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And that'll score the run from third. And don't look now, but the lead's cut to 2 here. Trying to pick things up where we left off. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Judge at second with 2 down. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now it's cut off. The throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. They have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Last chance for the Yankees. Count remains full. Close to 50,000 on their feet here in Toronto. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
The close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Roy Halladay gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Luis Severino was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Dave Steve gets a 4-out save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.